people. It's Scott again. Same old, same old. Back again with the Lutz Bago. And, I will definitely be getting sleep. Not sure exactly when. Not really making any runs today, so it doesn't really freaking matter that I still didn't get no sleep last night either. Then again, that happens sometimes. And this time it's due to another friggin' kidney stone rearing its pretty little face. I spent 2 freaking hours last night having the most painful friggin' experience trying to piss out about like a shot glass worth of friggin' piss. It's like I can't win for losing. Although you do still see that friggin' smile, right? Like, I have been cracking my friggin' self up. Something fierce. And, I mean, why not? Because, like, kidney stones are gonna hurt. Like, and I'm sure as shit haven't passed them damn things all the way yet. But, I've had them a few times before. Guess what? It doesn't get any easier. No. I did have a couple days there where I was damn near pain free. So, that was a blessing. Besides, I mean, this is just my friggin' luck. And I know I'm gonna have a couple of my friends that are gonna be like, why the fuck did you put that up? It's because what the fuck I'm dealing with right now. I mean, and besides, it's easier to tell you about my personal business than it is to tell you about other people's situations. So, hey, fuck it. Let's just roll with it. So, I did find up in like the 3rd floor, the old scouts room, they got some like uh the little derby cars, little Pinewood derby cars. They got a bunch of like the other little Pinewood kits that you can put together. And in there's a couple of bird feeders. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one of them little puppies together without the front on it, because it's not for the birds, it's for the squirrel. So we're gonna make a little squirrel feeder and slap it on out there, because you know Faye's been basically grooming this squirrel for the last like friggin' 6 months, and like she'll sit out there talking to it, and it'll sit there like it'll do this little run up to her pattern thing. Right now, that friggin' squirrel's on the side of the house. So, yeah, somewhere right around in here on the outside. He likes going up and down the corner molding for some reason. Well, I know why. Because he goes up the corner molding and then plays with the little strap that's, I mean, maybe like 6 inches, 4, 5, 6 inches, whatever, or the strap that's hanging down at the top. Freaking squirrel's been going up there. He grabs a hold of it and then he just swings back and forth. So we figure right next to there would be a good spot for the friggin' squirrel feeder. I mean, at this point, he's kind of a pet. And besides, it's a good project for me to do, like sitting in a chair, not really having to do that damn much. I mean, heck, it's like a Cub Scout freaking kit. If I spend more than freaking 10, 15 minutes on this freaking thing, I'm gonna be embarrassed. There might be some shame involved in making a squirrel feeder, so it's not gonna be on camera. Like, I ain't doing that to myself. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done and on the house. Because my luck, like, I don't have a friggin' stand for this camera, phone, whatever. So I would have to have Faye hold the friggin' camera. She'd be laughing the whole friggin' time and screwing with me. So I'd probably bark back at her, smack at least one of my knuckles, if not my thumb and a couple of knuckles with the friggin' hammer. Yeah, it's just that. Nah, I'll do all that crap off camera. Yeah. Again, we're not editing this shit yet. So. But believe me, you'll see more times where like I make a complete and total ass out of myself. So, like, don't worry, you're not gonna miss out on that. But yeah, I figure we could probably throw one right on that corner up there where a squirrel likes to play. And I might put, I mean, we got a bunch of them up there anyway, so might as well put one or two together for out on the front yard. Uh, we've got like a 40-pound bag of bird seed for some reason, but there's no bird houses anywhere. Like, So yeah, I'm going to put a couple of birdhouses together and put it out in the front yard. Because I mean, for freak's sakes, we got enough freaking birdseed to last the whole freaking summer. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we might as well. Now, we didn't make a big deal out of it, but Faye's birthday just passed. It was on the 4th. So, March 4th was Faye's birthday. She officially turned into an old hag that needs to be taken out and retired. She says she turned 21. She turned 41. And we did celebrate it a little bit. I mean, I went out, got her a cake, and got her a couple things. And coming up on St. Patrick's Day is my birthday. And my old ass is turning 49. But it still ain't 50. It still ain't 50, so I don't need no hill jokes or anything else. Please hold. Maybe. Alright, well, we have an intruder.
Hello.
The shithead's back.
Hello.
I told him you're 41.
Yes. I'm saying I'm 21 because it makes me feel better. But yeah, I just turned 41. You have an intruder.
Did you know that right now you're older than the majority of all your school teachers?
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that, and that's not making me feel any better. That the teachers I've had in like high school and throughout all of my school years are younger than me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying I'm 21.
Yo, bitch, you old.
I know. And I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it at all.
You're more out of date than that freaking pudding. That hard pudding that I had to throw into the trash can.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Hold up. Somebody dropped off a donation of pudding. Now, we've actually gotten a few different donations that have pudding in them. But this one, in particular, was some out of date. Like, this shit might have been left over from when I was a kid, because it was like dried up freaking Play-Doh. Like, it had shrunken from the sides, so it had airspace all the way around it. It was all cracked, and it looked like dried out freaking riverbed or something.
I have never seen pudding ever look like that. I didn't think pudding could look like that. It went from a liquid to a solid.
Dude, it was
I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like freaking Quikrete. It's like freaking concrete. Chocolate. What used to be chocolate flavored concrete.
Yeah.
Now,
Chocolate looking flavored concrete.
yeah, what's even funnier is,
What about that cupcake you found upstairs? You threw it against the wall and it was harder than a brick and actually made a noise. I think that might be better than the pudding. I don't know. They're kind of neck and neck with me. The pudding and that freaking cupcake. A cupcake isn't supposed to make noise when you throw it at something.
So, somebody had dropped off a couple crates worth of food, and we hadn't gotten back from our run yet, so there were donations just sitting outside in some milk crates, and one of our homeless people came up, grabbed himself up a friggin' nice old applesauce out of that friggin' crate, and he had at least half of that applesauce.
Oh yeah, that applesauce.
And me and Faye pulled up, and dude sitting out there on the little stool, sitting there looking at this freaking applesauce, looking at it. Hey, Bark, we come over. He's like, I like applesauce, but this is weird. It tastes a little funny. I looked at that freaking applesauce. It was like 9 years out of date. I'm like, dude, don't eat that. How much have you had of that?
He almost ate the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, he would eat a little bit. Oh, that don't taste right. And he eat a little more.
I felt so bad because he was so hungry. He wasn't like, this doesn't taste right and throw it away. No, he kept eating it.
My boy was hungry. So, like, I took that whole, crate, put it up in front of our truck. So, like, if anybody did come up, they wouldn't see it. So, we took him inside, got him something to eat, brought him back out, took him in the van, took him to his campsite, dropped him off. And right as me and Faye were pulling away from dropping him off, we started laughing our freaking asses off again about the freaking applesauce. And oohing and like...
We didn't want to be disrespectful and do it right in front of his face, because that's me. And I felt really bad laughing at him because...
Yeah. I can understand, the first bite.
And maybe even a second bite to just make sure.
Oh, yeah. I've done that. I've definitely done that.
I have too.
You go to eat something and you're like, did I forget to brush? Do I need to, scope? Is that just shit breath in my mouth? Or is, this bad? Is it me or is it the food?
So you take another bite.
But I could understand that.
Yeah.
Especially, if you're, half the frig awake.
Yeah.
Definitely understand it then. But it was 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He was wide the frig awake. He was already halfway through that applesauce.
I feel so bad. That man was so hungry. He was, literally about half or more than halfway through that applesauce when we came up.
Anyway, it's a good transition to donations. If you're going to drop off donations, whether it's here
anywhere,
to somebody on the street corner, wherever,
please check the dates. Please.
check the freaking dates. If they're out of date,
Chuck them.
throw them out.
Don't give them to
If
anybody.
if they're within a week of being out of date, chuck
'em.
it. Don't give it to a freaking pantry. Don't give it to somebody, because we have to bring it in for processing. We gotta bring it in, make sure the cans are clean, make sure that the dates are good, all of that. Then it goes down to the room. When it gets down to the room, it's going to get put off to the side, because I'm going to have to see how many green beans there are, how many of this there are, how many of this there are. Like, then make sure that we actually have that space up on the shelves. If not, we got to rearrange crap on the shelves. That could take a couple of freaking hours. Might take all damn day, because we got runs to do and we can't spend time doing that yet. So it's like, okay, we'll go do this, and this, and when we get back, we can rearrange these freaking shelves, and then we can put that crap up there. It takes us time to get that freaking pantry restocked every freaking time people drop stuff off. We love you dropping stuff. Love it. But there's quite a bit of times where at least half of what comes in has to go straight into a freaking trash can. That, for one, literally. So half of that freaking weight that I'm having to pick up and carry down the stairs and carry through the freaking building, take it into the freaking room.
Half of that's the weight's gone because you're throwing most of it away.
Yeah, like, to bring it back out and put it into the pantry, like the little pantry out front, or like set up some bins for in the van so we could hit the different like homeless like sites, and that's great. But when I got freaking trash cans full of freaking food cans and all kinds of crap, that shit gets heavy fast. So we gotta take we got what, a 40 gallon trash can in our room.
Trash can down there.
And that freaking thing is full right now. Can't just pick that up and carry it the frig out. This bags ain't that freaking strong. We gotta sit there, knock the can over, dump it the frig out, break it down into quarters, double bag that quarter, that quarter, that quarter, and that quarter, and that can get brought up the stairs and taken out to the friggin' trash corral. Each one of those friggin' bags is over friggin' 50 pounds. Of all out-of-date frickin' cans.
We love you guys. We do. We appreciate
that kind of stuff
everything.
Gets a little frustrating sometimes, you know?
It takes away time. It takes up weight. Like, it's stuff that we don't have to keep going back and forth doing. It doesn't get out to people, and if it does get out to people, if we miss it, it could get someone sick. Like, and we love the donations, don't get us wrong. We love them to death.
Absolutely. Whether it's food, clothes, hygiene products, camping gear, frickin' 10 speeds, like, we take pretty much anything that like a homeless person could use. We pretty much take it.
But please, with the food.
Also with the clothes. Any clothes that get donated,
please make sure they're washed.
Make sure just wash them before you drop them off. If you have a flea problem in your house, do not donate clothes. If you have a bed bug problem, do not donate clothes. If you have, I don't know, what else is there out there? Like,
Fleas.
I said that Mongolian like ringworm, like
Fleas, lice, anything.
Martian mites, whatever the frig
Martian
it
mites.
is. Don't go friggin' up our, you know, our supplies. Like, the clothes are a pain in the butt because when they come in, you got to keep them separated because you never know. So when they come in, we double bag it. It gets isolated off so that when I do go to open those bags and check it out, we don't have that bag anywhere near any of the other clothes. So if there is anything, we don't have to worry about infesting the whole,
We can just tie
Yeah.
it back up and throw it away if we have to.
Yeah.
And we don't want to throw away stuff that
Right.
keeps getting donated to us.
Besides
It's
it-
used-
that eats up our time.
it defeats.
Yeah, it defeats the whole point of donating something in the first place.
And we love that people donate.
Yeah.
That's good. Keep doing it. But please try to remember to, like he said,
Yeah.
just
If you have coolers, they're good donations. Just not yet. Just not yet. Wait till it starts getting warm. Once it starts getting warm, I'll take your old coolers or your excess coolers or whatever. Barbecue grill tops, always taking them. If you got a small tabletop grill, we'll take those.
Yeah.
All kinds of crap like that. Ladies' shoes, boots, men's shoes and boots, belts.
oh yes,
Belts.
belts. For some reason, nobody ever donates belts.
Like, literally, we've gotten one belt in the last year.
Yeah, the whole time we've done it for about a year.
One belt.
One belt,
You know how many belts we've been asked for?
multiple.
And like, we've had at least 200 people ask if we have any belts.
At least, yeah.
Like, that is the least supplied item that we've been asked for. Like,
And that might be even a low number.
And-
I think almost every day
and-
or every other day people ask us for
and-
belts.
a lot of the homeless, they're getting their clothes from people dropping stuff off, or they'll go, like, try to get something from, like, one of the drop-off boxes. So, a lot of times they're getting pants that don't fit them.
They're a little bigger, but
Yeah,
it's
they
something.
need a belt. I've seen guys sit there and cut freaking sleeves off of shirts, tie them together, and then use that for their belt. And I mean, it works, but it also makes you look like a freaking bum. You look like a ragamuffin. And you can't go into any stores without security just being right on your ass and
Yeah,
everybody looking at you like you're scum, you know?
and
Yeah.
that doesn't make anybody feel good.
No.
Or
Like, so yeah, getting good clothes, getting, presentable, makes a big difference in people's lives, man. It really does.
believe it or not,
It can change, like, their whole outlook for that week. You know what I
Definitely.
mean?
believe it or not, just to wash your face,
Oh, yeah.
put on some clean clothes, be able to brush your hair, and just
Feel
believe it or not,
yeah, feel
it
like a
makes you
person
feel
again.
10 times better.
Real quick.
Sorry.
Speaking of which, I gotta say thank you to our buddy Tune, because my boy hooked me up the last time he was down here. He gave me a whole little trimmer set.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not even sure where
Thank
to
you
forget
so
it.
much, Tune. That's awesome.
Biggity bam. Biggity bam bam.
Oh.
So,
and-
real quick, hey, we're already at 30 minutes. So, I'm going to trim this crap up some. It might be in a video, it might not, but you guys are going to see that get taken care of a little bit. So, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next. We love you guys. Thank you
Love
for tuning
you.
in.
Stay good to each other.
Stay good to each other. Later.
Later.
And thanks, Tune.
Thank you so much.